Shalom. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 46 and verse 10. Be still and know that I am Yahweh. And to that, we would like to say, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa Yahweh, Bahashem Yahabashai, Bahashem Makar Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who would well. Shalom unto the brothers that are speaking this truth, this word, and in sincerity, risking their life to do so more than ever. And shalom unto the Israelite that is scattered among the heathen nations. And shalom unto the Akwat, which is his sisters, who is listening and learning, and most importantly, obeying their husband. This is your brother Karataza, back at you with another short lesson from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. So hereby we have this photo, right? You see the guy on the left, he has a bag with a lot of stones, and those stones look really, really heavy, which also represents heavy burdens, right? And which, you know, the Lord also talk about that his burdens is light, right? And look at the other picture on the right. You see he has a bag with feathers, right? Which we know is that feathers is light, right? We know that feathers is light. Alright, just gonna get another precept here. Bear with me. Alright, this is the book of 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, will get for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right? So in aspect in this picture here, the other man is watching his bag and seeing how light his bag looks, right? But do you have the mental capacity to carry this burden with the feathers? Or do the other man has the mental capacity or the mental fortitude to carry those rocks? Does he have that strength? So which is today, the short video today is pertaining on just touching on basically just touching on, do not look at another man's affliction light, right? Because where you may be getting it physically, he's getting it mentally, right? So in aspect, the bag with the stones, he's getting it physically, it's hard. The other guy, he have feathers, which his bag is light. But in terms of what he's going through mentally, it's not light. It's heavy. It's heavy also, which also could it also lead some men to bug out, lead some men to go crazy, all different sorts of thoughts, right? Different demons you have to fight mentally. These things is also heavy, right? So looking at someone appearance from the outside may not be what it seems, all right? But at the end of the day, the Lord have given us, the Lord have given us his word, his promises. He have given us his comfort, from through the scriptures. right? You see, continuing in the Psalms 46 and 10, I'll read it over. Psalms 46 and 10, it reads, "Be still and know that I am power. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Yahweh of hosts is with us. The power of Jacob is our refuge." Alright? And if you tell you he will be exalted among the heathens, he'll be exalted in the earth. Right? The Lord will be highly praised. And that's what his hope for the his elect men are doing. But we ourselves here, we just say, that we, is part of that hope for the elect. Right? But for the Lord, he already know who is his elect men. Right? But hey, we know the power that we deal with. Right? That's why, he asks you, Lord, to carry your burdens. The burdens, it will feel heavy, but yet to the Lord it is light. So if the Lord said that his affliction is light, imagine for the heavy. And hey, I honestly don't want to feel the heavy affliction, because the light affliction does feel heavy. But I understand why, because we are in this defiled body, right? We are in this chain of darkness, right? Our bodies and our spirit are constantly at war, every single day, by the minute, by the second, millisecond, microsecond, right? Is constantly at war, back and forth, right? Say, the Lord leave us, the Lord left us, with good comfort, within the scriptures, from our prophets, from back in the days, old, they have written about these things, right? About what they go through and stuff like that. And don't think that, you're the first man that going through these things. No, you have been through this thing already. You're just dealing in a different you're just dealing with it in a different aspect, within a more new age time, with different rules in place, more modern and stuff like that. But you have dealt with problems. You had times where you feel like giving up on everything, right? When you're being when you're going through your affliction, right? This is 1 Peter 5 and 7. It says, "Casting all your care upon me, for he care for you." Right? Which the Lord care about you, right? Once you especially once you're doing what you're supposed to do, right, for the Lord, right? And the next precept to back that up is Psalms 55 and 22. It says, "Cast thy burdens upon Yahweh, and he will sustain thee. He shall not suffer the righteous to be moved." Right? This thing, it's simple, it's simple, just don't, sometimes it's just not it's just not a thing too hard about it, right? In terms of while you're going through your affliction and stuff like that, right? Sometimes don't take it on too hard. You pray, and you just let the Lord just take control, right? We don't even try to fight it. All right. And also, when sometimes you may watch another man affliction and it may seems to appear to be light to you, right? Sometimes these things does lead you in having evil thoughts, right? So here's Proverbs 28:1. It reads, "The wicked flee when no man pursue, but the righteous are bold as a lion." Right? The wicked does flee, right? But the righteous are bold, right? So this going into where the wicked doers, right? But also in this situation where where you get that evil thought come into your mind. Do be as the when that wicked thought come into your mind, right? You basically flee from it, right? As the should I bring out the other precept, than this precept here? Salak about that. Salak. Salak about that. We get Psalms 34:14. Depart from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it. Right? So don't basically entertain the evil, get rid of that thought. Right? Don't have evil thoughts towards our brother, right? Or in this as well, another aspect towards somebody, who the affliction may probably look light, but it is not, right? So just based on just giving some insight about that, some thought about that as well. Get next precept we close off with. Right, this is the book of Romans 12:21. It said, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Right? Because this verse here, simply means, to don't let the evil get over you, right? Don't let the evil conquer you, right? But conquer the evil by doing good, right? By doing good. Understand what is going on with someone. When you understand what is going on with someone, you have a different aspect in terms of what they are going through, or why they have to deal with their affliction this way. And there we get a different perspective, and you will not have that evil thought, because evil thoughts slip into our minds very quickly, right? This is why you also have to have the wisdom, the understanding, the power of discernment, and these things, right? So I hope that this lesson was edifying. And to that, I would like to say, Kal Halayam, La Allah Yanawa Yahawaba Hashem Washai Bahashem Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great men, soon well. Shalom unto the brothers that pushing his roots, his truth and his sincerity to the full count of the eight. Shalom. This is your brother Kratos. Until next time. Shalom.